Okay, so I'm gonna do a quick little reading on Blackpink's Jennie and Lisa's friendship connections because I've been hearing a lot of things about them about there being possible tensions, them being more distant, maybe even beefing, like secretly beefing, stuff like that. I have done previous readings on Blackpink and I have seen, especially more recently, an interesting shift in their energy. I don't feel like it's as negative per se. I do have faint memories of maybe both Lisa and Jennie mutually, I guess, giving each other some space for more, I guess, development as a solo artist. And could that distance be because of possible, I don't know, rivalry? Maybe possible beef, maybe, who knows, who knows. This reading is just going to be on, like, how do they currently feel about each other, and I'm going to see if I can pick up any type of positive or negative that's happening in their friendship. I also remember correctly that I think Blackpink as a group is finally going to be releasing group music again. I think next month in July. I'm pretty sure this reading will be out before then, or if not, not at all. I'm probably going to be like saved or something like that on YouTube or whatever. But anyway, I just want to see a little bit of their friendship connection, like a reading just for them, since I get a lot of mixed comments saying like, oh no, if Lisa have a problem with anybody in the group per se, it will be Jennie and not Rose, because in my broader readings I do on the BLACKPINKRose, I've noticed a weird energy between Lisa and Rose, but people are saying no, that's wrong. It has to be Jennie because we've been noticing strange behaviors between Lisa and Jennie. So I'm like, okay, yeah, I do see some distance there, like in my previous readings, but I didn't think it was that serious compared to what I was seeing with Lisa and Rose per se. Again, allegedly for entertainment purposes. But anyway, I just do a full-fledged reading for Lisa and Jennie just to see what comes up. Maybe you guys are right. Like I said, I don't keep up with a lot of celebrities, especially like K-pop. I'm trying to get into it, trying to understand the whole, I guess, not culture. It's more of like, it's completely different than like American celebrities and stuff like that. Because I feel like it's a lot more strict for some reason. Because I've been seeing the K-pop stands, they get angry or they make backlashes or they just try to cancel people for things that I wouldn't really think are that serious. But maybe it's like, again, it's probably like a culture thing, something like that. But anyway, let's get into the reading. I'm going to see Lisa and Jennie's friendship, the energy, around them, and I'm gonna see if I can pick up anything positive or negative that's currently or maybe even coming up in their friendships. Okay, so the tarot card on the left will represent, how Lisa currently feels towards Jennie. Tarot card on the right will represent how Jennie currently feels towards Lisa, and the tarot card in the middle will just represent like clarity of, what's the I guess clarify the energy between Lisa and Jennie for how they currently feel about each other. Very simple. Like I said before in my previous readings, yada yada yada. I'm just gonna quickly flip over all the cards and tell you how it is, because I'm gonna pull some more cards on any good or bad that's going on in their current friendship. Okay, let's get into it. Okay, the first tarot card on the left represents Lisa energy or her point of view of how she currently feels towards Jennie. We have the reverse Seven of Cups. So tarot card on the right represents Jennie's energy, her perspective per se on how she currently feels towards Lisa. We have the reverse Six of Swords, and then tarot card in the middle represents like energy between both Lisa and Jennie to clarify how they currently feel towards each other. We have the reverse Wheel of Fortune. Wow, all the cards are reversed. Okay, before I begin, just by glancing at all these cards, I'm a little worried. I'm a little worried that their friendship or whatever type of bond that they have is currently like stagnant. It's like, I don't know how to word it. It's like, it doesn't feel like dead. It feels like everything's on a pause. Think of like a relationship, like I'm not saying they're a couple. I'm just trying to give you an example. Think of a relationship couple who, have like a very up and down relationship, and they like want to, they want a quote break, like take some time apart to think things through, like if they really want to be with each other or need a breather and stuff like that, like having a break on a relationship. Weirdly enough, I'm feeling that same type of vibes between Lisa and Jennie. It's like there's like a break, especially on Jennie's side. There's like, it's almost like I need time to reevaluate our bond slash friendship. Again, I'm not saying that, oh my God, they're lovers. I'm not saying none of that. I'm just trying to give you an example so you guys will understand what I mean by break, a pause in their connection. Okay, let's jump into Jennie's energy and her point of view with the reverse Six of Swords, because I'm feeling a lot of that energy, funny enough, get pushed by Jennie, because the reverse Six of Swords is lack of direction. It's paused, stagnant, stuck in a place that you don't want to be in, but you just have to endure it for now. And that reverse Six of Swords connecting to the reverse Wheel of Fortune is giving me like there's been a lot of ups and downs in Jennie and Lisa's connection, their friendship and stuff like that. And there's been a lot more negativity because the reverse Wheel of Fortune is like misfortune, negative karma, or divine timing is not in your favor right now. Like it's not the right time. Come back and try again later. That's why I said it feels like almost like their bond or friendship is like on break right now, which is a very weird, in a way, interesting way to explain it. Honestly, I feel like from Jennie's energy of this reverse Six of Swords, she could feel like Lisa really, really wants to, it doesn't matter how dramatic of a shift, really wants to go the opposite direction that she's going or others are going. So that makes me think of maybe go opposite direction in K-pop as like the genre. I think someone told me in the comment section that, again, that the reason why they think the problem or the tension is with Lisa and Jennie is because they say that Lisa and Jennie had very similar styles of, either fashion or music, something like that. And like almost like that could be almost like a clashing of like both these people want to run this way in this genre, like this type of thing. Even though, like, I don't know, like, that I'm just trying to paraphrase some of the comments I be seeing. So don't come for me. I don't know. But what I do know is from this card, I'm getting this energy of Jennie seeing Lisa as someone going like complete 180, like even beyond what she is doing. So it's like, it makes me think of like, oh, going beyond K-pop, going beyond what is normal for them. Again, this could be like a culture thing or the music genre thing or K-pop, excuse me, my bad, K-pop idol thing. I don't know. She just feels like Lisa just going way off the rails on what she's deciding to do. And almost in a way, ever since Lisa started to move like this, there's been almost like I'm seeing like a crumbling of their bond and relationships. Almost like you're not listening to me, you're doing all these other things. They're like, I'm not sure that's the right idea. But it's like almost like, I don't know. You know what? I think the perfect description for this. It reminds me of when in the past, like for Disney stars or Disney celebrities or whatever, like the Disney Idol factory. I feel like the Disney Idols factory used to be a thing back in the day or whatever. But it makes me think of how a lot of Disney stars, how once they become adult, they try to remove this kid friendly kid friendly image or whatever, like cutesy kid friendly image, and they do like roles in movies or songs. They're very sexual, like half naked, very risque, just to rip away that band-aid. Some people say it's very dramatic, like it's a little too extreme, like there's no transitioning. They just jump. They would go from like looking, acting, and dressing more kid friendly to full blown, I don't know, like risque, raunchy, and stuff like that. It like gives you whiplash. Is what I'm trying to say. Like Jennie's feeling whiplash from Lisa in the choices that she's making. Like I don't know, cause the reverse Wheel of Fortune. I don't think Jennie likes Lisa's approach or the decisions that she's making. Like I said, it's dramatic shift. I don't think Jean's a fan of it. Like I guess you can say like, oh, if like in a way like ask her like, oh, so what do you think of, Lisa's new look or Lisa's new approach in her music or how Lisa's doing that? And those true inner feelings would be like negative. She wouldn't really have a positive feeling towards them because almost like she feel like it's like the wrong way of doing things or it's a little too much. Honestly, I just think Jennie is probably like stuck in the past. So how they used to be in the past, maybe when they first started their K-pop group and stuff like that, how their bond and relationship, how things were in the past. She probably feels like it was like a lot better in her opinion versus now. She's like she liked Lisa in the past how things were versus how Lisa is now in present is what I'm getting. Again, what I'm getting again with the reverse Six of Swords connecting to the reverse Wheel of Fortune. Because there's like a lot of time, divine timing and stuff like that. Like everything was great. If you think of the Wheel of Fortune upright, the fortune, the fame, the stardom, and it's in reverse. And this energy is going towards Lisa, which means you think that Lisa's choices right now as a K-pop idol isn't what she thought for her, isn't the best. She doesn't really like it. It almost reminds me of a parent seeing their teenage child go through this like rebellious stage of wearing, all black, getting tattoos, smoking, getting piercings, dyeing her hair and stuff like this very dramatic phase per se. And the parent be like, oh my goodness, what happened to my innocent child or daughter or whatever? Like, why are you acting like this? This seems so out of character for you. Da 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 da. And the person be like, it's not a phase, mom. It's like weirdly enough, it give me very family like dynamic. Like that's how I'm trying to describe it to you guys, how I'm feeling about Jennie's feelings and her point of view when it comes to Lisa right now. Okay, let's hop into Lisa's perspective on her current feelings towards Jennie. This one's very interesting because we have the reverse Seven of Cups. And with the reverse Seven of Cups, it's giving, I guess you can say, she got like a major wake up call when it comes to her friendship and her bond with Jennie, almost like a reality check. And I feel like Lisa possibly had like rose tinted glasses on when it came to Jennie, almost like seeing her as perfect. There's a little bit of delusion of high expectations of seeing someone beyond what they really are, like their false illusions or whatever. And I feel like Lisa's almost like waking up and she's like seeing Jennie as who she is as a person. It's weird because I feel like I'm getting deja vu. Like I said this before, almost like Lisa had this almost fangirl energy for Jennie. Like, oh my God, like you're all that, Jennie. Oh my goodness. And then currently right now, it feels like she's no longer having that third party fan like expectations for Jennie. Almost like Lisa is seeing Jennie as herself as a person versus as an idol. Hopefully that makes sense. It's almost like Lisa is now fully seeing Jennie's as her true self, not the person she could be like projecting herself as. Sometimes celebrities project certain images to public, stuff like that. And like the more Lisa sees it, the more Lisa contemplates on, do I really like I guess you could say, do I really like the type of person Jennie is? Do I like the way Jennie does things? Do I like the way Jennie handles this and that? It's almost like questioning. It's almost like she's questioning, I guess, her whole admiration, her whole bond with Jennie now that they're like in her little solo thing right now, like standing as an individual. I guess she's seeing Jennie as an individual versus Jennie as in another team member and stuff like that. Like in Lisa's energy and her point of view, it's almost like Jennie makes her question herself, makes her question everything that she knows as whether or not it's real or not. Like, is this person real? Like, are these people really supporting me? Are these people really trying to help me? Yeah, like I don't know what in the world happened to Jennie that Lisa either found out or she knows about that completely shifted her perspective on how Jennie is as an idol and as a person. I'm not sure what in the world happened. I don't know, did Lisa start seeing Jennie as competition? Did Lisa start to see that Jennie isn't perfect? Like, it's almost like saw Jennie on a pedestal. She no longer sees her there. Like, she has her imperfections. Like, she now notices it. Especially now that they're not acting as a group. Maybe she sees Jennie's faults and things that she's not the best at versus what she's good at when they work together as a group. I don't know, but Lisa's perspective on Jennie has shifted. I'm not sure what removed the rose-colored glasses. I feel like it's either over time, because like I said, we have the reverse wheel of fortune connecting the two. It could be just something that happens over the years of slowly getting to know a person and who they truly are. You start to see that they're not perfect, have imperfections. They're not all that you thought they were. I don't know, maybe it's like one of those things just over time you start to see it. As you grow older, you start to understand. Like, I don't know. Lisa just came to this conclusion that the more she, not disassociate, the more that she distances herself from Jennie, the better clarity she gets on how to navigate herself. It's almost like she gained this newfound outlook for either life, her career, or just interacting with people in general. It's like this newfound outlook, this new way of looking at things. And it just feels like Lisa feels like she has to judge people on a different level. Maybe judge people by their actions, by their words, by whether or not they're showing their true self, the way they carry themselves, either by their status. I don't know. It just feels like something shift here. And Lisa seeing Jennie and possibly even other people in a different light. Again, I keep thinking about when it comes to Lisa and Jennie, well, Lisa's point of view with Jennie, it's reminding me of how fans see celebrities and stuff like that. They're like you're star-struck a little bit. And I feel like Lisa was starstruck with Jennie until she got to know Jennie, both her pros, her cons, her faults, and the things that make her, unique and amazing person, stuff like that. And it almost like humanized Jennie in her eyes, almost like Lisa put Jennie on a pedestal, almost like made her, I don't know, bigger than what she kind of is per se. I'm not saying Jennie's not big or whatever, stuff like that. I'm just trying to give you an idea of what's going on in my head. This type of dynamic, this type of dynamic feels almost like fan and celebrity, and now this balance has shifted to either celebrity and celebrity, or person, coworker, friend, It's almost like they're on the same level. What I'm trying to say. Lisa's energy is giving me, I'm seeing you on the same level. I'm not looking up at you while you're on this pedestal. No, we're both down on the same level now. It's giving kind of that. It's reminding me of the phrase of never meet your idol, because like you'll be disappointed, and also be a leader and not a follower. Because a lot of people who are like popular celebrities and stuff like that, they capitalize on the whole trend thing, staying in trends. Why not be a leader versus being a follower of someone else like that? Is what I'm trying to say. These are like random little phrases that are popped up in my head when I'm looking into Lisa's feelings and perspective when it comes to Jennie and their friendship bond. Again, this doesn't feel as negative as people were like letting me believe per se. It doesn't feel that negative. It feels almost, I feel like it gives me like, it's just part of life. Changes and shifts in friendships and dynamics is just part of life. It gives me that type of vibes. Like, even with Jennie's point of view, even though she doesn't like the things, allegedly, for entertainment purposes, she might not like things Lisa's doing for herself and her career and stuff like that, the choices that she's making. It doesn't mean she hates her or like overly dislikes her or nothing like that. It's not that personal. It's really not that personal. She probably just misses how things were, how she used to be. It's hard time to accept that she's changed or doing these other things that she might not think are normal. It just takes time to adjust, okay? Like I said earlier about the whole parent and child, them completely shifting in their teens versus when they're a child. The parents are like trying to understand what's going on. It's giving me a little bit of that. So maybe, probably over time, like I said, again with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse or whatever, like that card is all about divine timing. Maybe over time, their bond and relationship can start back getting better. It can unpause and things can go back to how it used to be. As for Lisa, again, I don't really see it as that negative, her perspective on Jennie. I feel like it's actually very healthy that she's changing her perspective on Jennie to a more normalized and humanizing Jennie in a way. Seeing Jennie as a person who is not perfect, who has faults, and who can, I guess you can say, be better. She's not automatically perfect. She's not automatically happy or the ideal person you should follow per se. Like I said, the whole, there's people who follow and there's people who lead. Like I said earlier, like why not be a leader? Why be a follower? Like I said, so maybe that's what it is. Maybe Lisa was following and she realized, no, why I'm doing this? I can be a lead. I can lead my own direction, go my own way, and stuff like that. Be a different person, even though I look up to you. Maybe in the past I was a follower because I admired you, almost like she was a fan of Jennie, almost like how you guys are fans of Blackpink. Maybe she felt that too deep down, and she didn't realize until as time, I don't know, passed by, them going different ways in her careers and in her solo and stuff like that, having time to herself, she realized that now. But yeah. Okay, before I end this reading, I'm going to pull a couple more cards to see if there's any positives going on in their friendship dynamic. Is there any negatives going on in friendship dynamic? Stuff like that. Okay, I pulled two more cards. One tarot card represent like any positives that's happening in Lisa and Jennie's friendship dynamic. And the second tarot card I pulled was clarify or ask if there's any type of negatives going on in Lisa and Jennie's friendship dynamic. So, okay, let me flip. So we have the Page of Pentacles for anything positive going on in their friendship dynamic. That's good to see that they're still going to be making that money. But yeah, let's see. Next tarot card represent any negatives that could be going on in friendship dynamic. We have the reverse Four Swords. Okay, I'm just going to jump into the negative because some of you might want to know that first. Okay, I can see again The reverse Four of Swords. This is like, I need a break. I need to rest. I need my space, my peace to relax. So again, it's making me think there is some uprest in their friendship dynamic. But I feel like, again, this has to do with personal growth and personal space, just needing time apart. And I'm pretty sure once that time apart has come to an end, I feel like both these two young ladies will come back together like they used to. Of course, I'm being optimistic about it. Like I said, things are unexpected, but I don't feel like there's any deep issues going on between Lisa and Jennie. I don't feel like it's that deep than you guys think. It's not that deep. So that's why that's why I'm optimistic that these two will come back together and work through it and just be the same old Lisa and Jennie that a lot of you guys love to grow to know, okay? This is just people being adults, growing up, trying to understand your own self. Like, what's it called? Like, finding yourself and stuff like that. It's giving me a little bit of that. Now, moving on to the positive thing, again, we have the Page of Pentacles, which means there's like money opportunity, new business ventures, stuff like that. And I said it earlier in the video that the whole group is coming back together to release a single before they go on tour soon. I think this year. I can't remember. I know that a single comes out in July. I'm not sure if the touring happens this year. Who knows? But yeah. So I do see them definitely having no problems coming back together, making that money, and doing what they always do, doing what they love in general. Because I do think they both love to do music. I do think both of them will come through for each other. Even if right now in their friendship, they might not be as close right now. I think at the end of the day, they know that one, they got a job to do. So if they have to put on a show, they'll put on a show. I'm pretty sure they wouldn't really care. Like, it's not like they hate each other or nothing like that. It's like, it's whatever. Like, yeah, we're doing what we do. We're doing what we love to do. There's nothing wrong with that. And if the other person truly asks for help from the other person, like if Lisa asks Jennie for help, Jennie's still going to help her. If Lisa asks, wait, I just said that. If Jennie has Lisa for help, Lisa's going to help Jennie. Like, there's like no bad blood between these two. I actually wonder if one of them is going to have the other person's back. Like, let's say while they're doing this new project. So I'm assuming the song that's coming out. Maybe, I don't know, the fans or the public might give them some backlash about one of the girls. Maybe. And Lisa and Jennie come to their defense. Like, or maybe Jennie comes to Lisa's defense, or Lisa comes to Jennie's defense. I don't know. I can still feel that there's protective energy. So I wouldn't be surprised that even though there might not be in the best, speaking terms, the best in their friendship or whatever, when it comes to especially outside people causing problems, they're still like, that bond is still tight. Like, I'm gonna still come to your defense. I'm gonna protect you. Like, I still, respect you. I love you. Friend, sister, whatever. It's kind of like that family-like bond. So yeah. And just like a family-like bond, sometimes you get annoyed, tired, burnt out from your siblings, stuff like that. You just need a break, some time to yourself. So like I said, give these young ladies some time, and then everything will be back to normal. But yeah, that's everything that I wanted to, I guess, pull on, yada, yada, yada. So hopefully you like the reading. I'm going to end it here. But yeah, you got any more questions about the Blackpink girls? I really want to do a reading on Lisa and Rose, because I have a sneaky suspicion that there is something going on. But you guys are like placating me like, no, it's not. But we'll see. But anyway, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe.